What's up, guys? It's your boy Tony the Barber. Thank you again for tuning in for this next video. So for today's haircut, guy, we have a mid ball fade with a 1.5 guard close. We're gonna go ahead and be going with the grain. But what I mean by with the grain is, you see how I'm going forward with the clipper? That just leaves it a lot darker, and it's honestly, to me, it's honestly better for the waves. And I always ask, like, oh, do you want to keep it dark? You know, like, do you want it light waves, dark waves? And when they say dark, this is my go-to guard, the 1.5 closed. For me, it's it it's butter. Like, I really like that guard. Make sure you guys are really careful with how you guys cut the hair when going with the grain. And a little mistake, it could lead to like a bald spot, and you wouldn't want that, or your client, you know. Pay close attention to the back right there, where the calic is. You got to be really careful, like I said. Notice on this haircut, guys, look at the edge up. You see how his box is a little bit bigger than my last mid fade. This is why I also chose to do this haircut, because it shows that all haircuts are different, but I do them the same way. I cut the same way, with all haircuts being different. He takes off the facial hair, so we'll just be leaving the goatee, chin hair, and the mustache. So I'm gonna go ahead and be going from the bottom of the box over the ear, over the occipital bone, you can say. First guideline will be a 0 line. You will be grabbing your whatever liners you guys have. If your liners are too sharp, make sure not to use them. You just don't want to create that line and have to take the fade higher than you initially wanted, just because a simple mistake, you know. Ask if he takes the chin hairs off, he takes it all off. Make sure your lines are nice and neat, guys. The nicer the steps, the nicer and cleaner the haircut comes out. If you guys notice, I'm only doing half of a haircut because I'm still finding it kind of difficult to show the full haircut with the camera in the same spot. So with time, you guys will see full haircuts eventually. Clean it all up nice and good. Get your brush off all the loose hair. Also, guys, make sure in between haircuts you guys are cleaning your tools. Spray it down with some Cool Care. Clean it up. Oil your guard or your clipper, sorry. Alright, guys, and now as you can see, I'm using my shaver, my Andis shaver. Again, not going all the way to the top. To the top meaning where that 0 line was created. Make sure you guys are letting the machine do the work and you guys aren't, again, digging into your client's head. It will get pretty annoying for your client. The way I look at haircuts is I treat every haircut as if I'm getting the haircut, not just giving it. So I want the best of the best experience, best everything, guys. So always push yourself to do the best. So for our next guideline now, we're gonna go ahead and use our no guard lever open. I'm using, on my last haircut I used the fast feed. Today I'm using my Wahl Senior. I'm using my Wall Senior on this haircut just because the hair texture is a little bit thicker than my last haircut I did, and that one was with the fast feed with the ceramic blade. But go ahead and make your no guard lever open guideline here. You can stop going over this guideline once you don't hear the crunch no more of the hair. And now you're gonna go ahead and start flicking at it. You see I put here, remember to only flick at the line. Remember guys, keep that on the top of your head to only flick at the line. If you don't, you will go higher, and if you still don't flick at the line, you will go higher and higher and higher, and you do not want that. Neither does your client. If he wanted that, he would ask for that. Make sure you have a brush on your hand. I would say comb, but I use the comb kind of after the half guard. By the way, guys, this is my boy Ethan here. We went to high school together, and he came in for a haircut, and I just asked if I could record this haircut because it comes out pretty fresh, and he said, yeah, man, of course. So shout out to my boy Ethan. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. So after this, you guys might still see a little bit of dark spots, so go ahead and grab your liners and just flick at it. Flick wherever you see dark spots. After that, you could go ahead and come back with your Senior or whatever clipper you guys use and hit it again. I've been thinking about going cordless. I was cordless for a minute, and then my favorite clipper broke. It was the black and gold magic clip, but I had a clear case on it. Clear case with the top and bottom. So guys, now my next one will be the one guard lever closed. I don't do this to skip my half guard. I do this just so when I put the half guard on, I'll go ahead and it'll cut a little bit better. That's what I think, and that's what I believe, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. This is when I go ahead and change from a brush to a comb. Now we have the half guard, you see, lever open, hitting that same area where you went with your one guard closed, going over the same guideline with the half guard open. Remember guys, always to look at your mirror. Your mirror is your third eye. It will show you things you don't see when you look directly at the haircut. So after every guideline, go ahead and turn back to the mirror. You will see dark spots, light spots, spots that you missed, you know, stuff like that. See, now I'm going ahead and I turn back to my brush. Take off the guard for details, hit it with the corner of the blade. This is no guard lever open. Next guideline will be the one guard lever open. One guard open to create the next guideline. Go ahead and brush down. You guys can see the haircut's coming along. It's just a little bit of weight on top. We'll get to that though. Brush it down. Close the lever to blend the line. Again, just flick at the line. Please. It's hard, but once you have, since you always have that in the back of your head, you'll always be like, I gotta flick at the line, gotta flick at the line, gotta flick at the line. After this one guard open, we're gonna go ahead and use the 1.5 guard open. as I get to the top, what I do is I kind of flick out more, because it'll be probably like a two open going against the grain, that'll kind of match up to that 1.5 guard close with the grain. So now I'm flicking at the line that I created with the 1.5 guard open. See, now I'm using my comb just to make sure everything combs down nice and evenly. One guard, lever open, going down to remove the bolt. You guys see how this is the one guard open, so the 1.5 guard closed is similar to the one guard open. Maybe just a little bit longer, really little bit longer. To get rid of that darkness on top, you go ahead and get the one guard. Look it back in the mirror, see some spots you missed. After this, guys, the haircut is all finished. So what we'll be doing is the edge up, line up, whatever you guys want to call it. I always went by line up. The lineup to me is the cherry on top for the haircut. You got a crispy lineup, crispy fade. You're just fresh, you know. These liners are just hitters, man. I've been looking into getting the liners. They're called the hitters. So I'm assuming there's some hitters. Looking for a pair. If I do pick them up, I'll go ahead and unbox them for you guys. I'll go ahead and do a review, which one I like better and all that. So stay tuned for that too. And also, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and be doing a giveaway. So with this video here, as it's finishing up, I want to say thank you again for tuning in for this video. This was a mid-ball fade with the 1.5 guard closed on top, lever closed, going with the grain. So about the giveaway, guys, I will be choosing 3 winners. I'll be choosing 5 names to enter this giveaway. You're gonna have to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and comment your Instagram name, and I will pick 5 people, and out of those 5 people there will be 3 winners. First winner gets a steamed facial with a haircut. Second pick gets a free haircut, and the third pick is gonna get either a t-shirt or a sweater, whatever you guys want, with the little Tony the Barber logo on it. So please, guys, thank you again for tuning in. Sorry. Go ahead and enter the giveaway. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. Here's a view of the haircut. Thank you again. Hope you guys are all staying blessed and staying safe. Have a good one.